trying to find a trusted one.
Overall, the thing that I already have paid is really hard work. Good morning. It's gonna be loud. Hi, my name is B, and I just quit my job as a quality assurance engineer in Thailand. I was working there for 2 years, climbing the corporate ladder, and got super burned out. So I decided to go study in Canada. I love to have my coffee with a cinnamon sprinkle on it a little bit. Okay, don't judge me. So today I'll be sharing my visa process and the budget, like everything I already paid to go to Canada. So I started my journey, I was starting the process around 3 or 4 months ago, and I will start with searching through the program that I was interested. Contact the agency. I was using KPG agency in Thailand. I mean, I'm pretty sure in every country will have the different agency, but
Trying to find a trusted one.
so after I contact the agency, I took the English test.
เพิ่งทำข้อสอบเสร็จแล้วสภาพไม่ได้สระหน้าไม่ได้แต่งแล้วเพิ่งอาบน้ำแล้วก็ใส่แบบเสื้อตัวใหญ่ๆคือจะนอนแล้วก็คือแบบมันเป็นแบบ speaking เลยอะแล้วมันแบบอัดหน้าเราตอนที่เราพูดอะคือแบบคือรู้แหละว่าเขาก็คงไม่ได้ดูสีหน้าท่าทางเราเขาแค่อยากจะดูว่าเราแบบอ่านโพยหรือว่าถามคนไหมแต่แบบแกฉันสภาพนี้ไม่ได้ไม่เป็นไรหรอก
And after you took the English test, you have to pay the registration fees and the deposit fee, so the school will be able to offer you the LOA, letter of acceptance, and they will continue doing the PAL, the letter that will be provided from the province you enroll, and in my case it's BC, British Columbia. So after I got my letter, I have to continue doing my visa process. And luckily my agency is really come in handy. They're super helpful, super supportive. I'm highly suggest go through the agency if you want to study in Canada, because they will be really helpful. In my case, I'm from Thailand. They require the police report, my passport, obviously. What else? Medical exam and supporting documents. So the supporting document is the one really hard work. Okay, hi, this is Future B. I am editing my video and I just realized it will be much more useful if I share the list of my supporting documents. So here are the list that I submit to the visa application. Please keep that in mind that different person, different situations, different supporting documents. But here are just some guidelines, so you can capture this and we can go back in the present. And another hard part is the SOP, or state of purpose. It's basically a letter that tell the officer here is why I want to go study in Canada, and this is the plan after going to study, blah blah blah. Here are some topics that I include in my SOP. Fortunately, my agency has come really handy in this, but in case your agency didn't help you much, I will link down some of the websites that I use below, because I was searching for information a little bit as well, because at the end I am the one who's writing my SOP, not my agency. I hope those will help you a little bit. I have to print out the invoice to go pay my fee today, so. And after I got my everything done, I submit my visa application through online, and I was waiting it's in that day they required my biometrics, the one that I need to scan my fingers and then take pictures. So I have to go and do it in my capital, which is Bangkok. I actually have the review on Lemonade. You can go check that out. Here's come the hardest part. It's actually waiting for the result. I was lucky enough to get the result in 2 weeks after I submit my biometrics. But yeah, it was the hardest part. Okay, now I got the invoice. I have the invoice and I have the payment receipt that I already paid earlier. I will probably bring my passport with me, just to show this is legit, I'm paying for my tuition to the bank. So let's go. You go with me. We're here. Let's go. Now I'm at my favorite restaurant. It's a Japanese restaurant. It took around like an hour for me to get everything done. Mostly because they're not really familiar with like transfer the money to Canada bank. Yeah, it took me around an hour, even more, almost 2 hours to get done. Like finally it's done, and now I am ready to fly to Canada. Excited? Okay, I am officially done. I got everything ready, pay my tuition, have the flight booked, have my Airbnb booked. Yeah, I think I cover everything. I am ready to go to Canada. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. Now let's talk about money. Okay, before I even start about the money thingy, let me introduce about the program I'm about to enroll. It's actually Diploma of Project Management at Greystone College, Vancouver. And this program is also offer the cooperative terms as well. Here is gonna be the money, the budget, the fees, everything that I have paid from day one till now that I am ready to go to Canada. So let's get started. So I have everything in my iPad here. Oh, sorry. Here I have 4 categories. So let's start with the first category, which is school. So for the school, I pay for the tuition fee, book and supplies, and insurance, and also registration. So overall, it will be 11,420 Canadian dollars. So here is the detail. The second category is for visa. So for visa, I have to pay mainly for the visa itself, and for the medical exam, and for getting the police report. And for the visa, it's 235 Canadian dollars. But for my medical exam and police report, it will be in Thai baht, but I will calculate roughly, convert to Canadian dollars for you. Here's the detail. The police report is supposed to be a lot cheaper. Hired the agency to do it for me because I don't want to fly all the way to Bangkok to do it myself, because it will cost me a lot more than this. And for third category, it will be moving category, which is flight ticket and the Airbnb for the first couple of weeks of mine. So these, of course, it will be different based on like where you're from. Maybe you're so close to Canada, maybe you're so far away like Thailand. So here's all the details. So it roughly around 1880 Canadian dollars for me. And for my last category is miscellaneous fees that I have to pay, like photos, translate my documents, and sending the passport back and forth with the VFS. All of those is around 146 Canadian dollars. Overall, the thing that I already have paid is 14,063 Canadian dollars. This is roughly, and of course it will be different, depends on where you're from. Just keep that in mind that these fees are not including the pocket money I need to bring to Canada. It's only cover my Airbnb for the couple of weeks. Well, there will be a lot more, like buying clothes, buying the luggage, everything. This is not included in here yet, but this is so far what I have already paid. So hopefully it will give you the idea of how much would this dream cost for you. So I think that's it. I covered the visa process, the money stuff, and hopefully this video is useful for some of you that go into Canada as well, or still decided to go to Canada. Welcome to my journey to Canada. I'll see you in the next video.